I'm sitting in my parents' garden and I suddenly start thinking of the concept, the buffer. And I've realised you and I need to have a buffer. The concept of the buffer is this: putting some space around your needs, not just a boundary, but almost like a moat, a buffer space. It came to me because my parents have got this lovely garden. When they moved in, it was just a flat bit of grass, like lawn. And the space allowed for my dad, who's the keenest of the two of them in gardening terms, to landscape it so that you get a garden connected to another little garden, connected to another little garden. And there's lots of hedges and fences and trees planted so that you can move through the whole of the garden. But there's lots of little almost rooms, if you like. And so when you sit in the middle garden, the main garden, you don't just have the hedge that is onto your neighbour's garden. You have a hedge and then some trees and then another thing and then the neighbour's garden. And what it meant was the amount of peace that is in that space is lovely. It's almost like the sound is buffered, the sight is buffered, and it takes a long time for anything to get into that space. So the sense of peace and space is beautiful. And as I sat there, it occurred to me, the important things in life don't just need boundaries around them, they need buffers. Space for error, space for things to seep in, space for you to protect your time and your energy. The other way I use a buffer is I have a buffer bag, if you like, in my loft. When I'm decluttering and I know I need to get rid of some clothes, but I'm not sure that I'm quite ready to get rid of them, I put them in the buffer bag. I put them up in the loft, and if I haven't looked at them for another 6 months, they go. But it just means I've got a bit of time. The same as sometimes your energy needs a buffer. It's all very well booking yourself into the gym, but then booking something straight in afterwards that requires a lot of energy. No. It needs a good half-hour buffer. Just like your sleep needs a buffer. It's all very well going to bed at 11 thinking that you're going to fall asleep at 11, but it takes a bit of time, right? So what's the buffer? What time do you get into bed? Is it 10 o'clock so you can have a lovely time drifting off to sleep? So today, where can you put in some buffers? I'll be back tomorrow with another episode of Everyday Positivity for you. In the meantime, have a great day. And remember, you have 100% got this.
At Uber, every single driver is required to pass a thorough background check before they can start driving. That means any prospective driver goes through a multi-step screening process, checking for any impaired driving or criminal offenses. But the checks don't stop there. Every year, every Uber driver is background checked again, so the person picking you up today meets the same standards as the day they started.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, good. Thanks.
Annual driver screenings from Uber. One more way Uber is putting safety at every turn. Learn more at uber.com/safety.